Many people love horror, excited to watch the latest scary movies as soon as they come out in the theater. Others can't stand horror movies, having trouble to even sit through the more intense scenes of their favorite TV show. It seems that people either love or hate horror movies. So what causes this divide? When watching a horror movie, our heart rate and blood pressure increase. After the film is over, this heightened state lingers, and we experience everything that happens after the movie in an intensified way. So if we have fun with friends after the movie, we experience that fun from this heightened state. So we will associate the movie we just saw with positive feelings. The other end is true as well, and if we experience something negative from this heightened state after the movie, we will feel those emotions more deeply, and will associate the movie with a negative experience. So we might want to avoid watching a horror flick next time. About 10% of the population enjoys an adrenaline rush. They are wired to enjoy high levels of psychological arousal. The same people enjoy roller coasters or bungee jumping. This predisposition works the other way around as well. Some people have a harder time with unwanted stimuli in their environment, making them more sensitive to things like room temperature or uncomfortable clothing. These people tend to have a more intense psychological reaction to horror movies, so they might not enjoy them as much, or at all. Horror films usually portray events we don't see in our own lives. It's only natural that some people are curious to see such scenes. Curiosity about the unknown is essential for survival. It's a similar instinct that makes us unable to look away at the sight of an accident. If horror movies scare us too much, it's not worth watching them. Negative emotions are stored in the brain, and they are especially hard to get rid of, unlike positive emotions, which float away much more easily. Some people have stopped swimming after seeing Jaws, so starting to avoid certain situations because they remind us of scenes from a horror movie is not uncommon at all. On the other hand, going against our irrational fears and doing things that make us scared can be a great exercise for mental health. Men tend to enjoy scary movies more than women. This might be because men are socialized to be brave and not back down in threatening situations, so the experience of not letting a horror film bother them can give them gratification. The fact that one can watch a scary movie while being safe themselves can also be enticing to some. And those who are highly empathetic people might not like scary movies at all, since they can feel the pain they see on screen. Horror movies might not be everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine. Liking or not liking scary films does not make one braver or less caring than the other. We are simply made differently and enjoy different things, but that doesn't mean we are not alike in a lot of other ways.